He loses 1 life and he dies. There you go. See? And that little pesty Vito's daughter finishes it up. So that's 3 in a row. You see, you just gotta... Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Mono black darkness. Darkness deeper than dark black blackness. Black darkness. You know I can't stay away from my mono black roots for long. And I upgraded an old deck that I had called Dark Black, and we made it Nyctophobia, Fear of the Dark, as you may or may not know from the title and the thumbnail. Why is it Nyctophobia? Well, we have a lot of menace, menacing, and we had a lot of life gain and drain, a little vampire, a little dark knights, a lot of fun. Very, very powerful deck. I went 10 games in a row with it one time. Unfortunately, it was just on a random Saturday, and I didn't record it, but don't think I'll aspire to those heights. That was kind of a fluke, but it is a powerful deck, as you will see. So, before we get down to the shakedown breakdown, I need you to do something for me, though, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe will come and get you, and he will maul you with his werewolf claws. You can join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. You can check out our Discord community. We'd love to have you there if you have any questions or comments. And of course, this deck and all the others are available on my AetherHub, which is down in the description below. And while you're there, why don't you pick yourself up some lovely J-Villain backed card sleeves and playmats. We have a link to that too, 10% off. So, what are we looking at here, guys? Bloodchief's Thirst. Lots of removal. We need a lot of removal in this game right now, especially early removal for stuff like aggro, goblins and stuff like that. And, of course, Planeswalker removal. So this is the card for us. Duskwielder. People are sleeping on Duskwielder. Duskwielder has been MVP in more games than I can count. 1/2/1 drop. Target opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then you can boast him and gain and drain life. I'm going to show you what Duskwielder's best friend is. Not Forsworn Paladin. We're getting to this. Forsworn, a human knight. Look at that Dark Knight right there. Pay 1 life, create a treasure token, which will help you. A little ramp right there, a little bit of black ramp. 1/1 Menace. Here's where the Menace starts. And target creature gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to act this ability, that creature also gains Death Touch. So I like to put this on my Menacers all of a sudden because people aren't paying attention. And then all of a sudden, 2 creatures are getting Death Touched only for 2 damage. Very, very useful ramp abilities here. Reaper's Talisman is Duskwielder's best friend. Duskwielder attacks alone. He becomes a 1/2 Death Toucher, and when he attacks alone, they lose 2 life and you gain 3 life. Then you can pay 1, and they're going to lose 3, and you're going to gain 3. Making the enemy lose 3 and gain 3, and if they block, they're going to lose the blocking creature. That is a really powerful combo, guys. That is really terrible to have Reaper's Talisman on Duskwielder. Consider that combo. Shambling Ghast, as you know, they brought back Black Ramp. Say that a few times fast. You know it. 1-drop zombie. You either brave the stench to get -1/-1 to something, or you can create a treasure token, which is very useful. Great sacrifice fodder. Valentin, Dina the Vane, a vampire warlock, the Strixhaven representative here. We don't need Lisette Dina the Root. This is going to be a mono black. You can cast her with treasure later on. It's not necessary. Again, a 1/1 Menacer and Lifelinger, and if a non-token creature your opponent controls would die, exile it instead. So he takes stuff out of the graveyard and exiles it. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pest token. When this creature dies, you gain 1 life. So he will turn people out of the graveyard and sculpt them into pests out of their bones and flesh. Very nice. Deadly Dispute. Probably need more of these. Probably do. It's a nice sacrifice card. As addition to the cost to this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasure tokens. Very, very nice, especially on Shambling Ghast. Second turn, sacrifice Shambling Ghast, and then all of a sudden you have 4 mana, potentially 5 mana next turn. So great stuff, Deadly Dispute here. If anybody's hitting you with removal, just sacrifice it and get 2 cards and some money's worth out of it. Nullpriest of Oblivion. Whenever Nullpriest of Oblivion enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 6 will bring anybody back from the dead. Again, 2/1, Menace and Lifelinker. You're seeing the fear that we're putting in now. That used to be an ability. It says I missed that ability. This creature cannot be blocked except by black and artifact creatures. That was the fear, I think. And then they made it Menace. So very, very useful vampire there. Love it. Plumb the Forbidden. You know, if you want to do this, 2 Plumb the Forbiddens and 3 Deadly Disputes, I'm not mad at you. They're similar in effect, although Plumb the Forbidden uses the sacrifice fodder ability to cast multiple times, which is good for our spell triggers. So it really depends. You could do either one, either or. One is common, one is uncommon. It doesn't really matter. That's what you can do for it. And then, of course, you can get multiple copies whenever you sacrifice. However many you sacrifice, you can trigger multiple times. You lose 1 life and draw a card for each one. Marauding Blight-Priest, Vito's daughter, the inheritor. Vito would go great in this deck, but unfortunately, he is not rotation-proof. Hallelujah, amen. We sing his praises and wish him well in historic. But Vito's daughter is who we're going to have to bring in. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So the fun thing about this one is that it's trigger specific. So each trigger, anytime you gain a life, you lose 1 life. It's not total, which means that a Duskwielder attacking with a Reaper's Talisman is going to get 2 triggers off of her. So Duskwielder, his boast ability is going to be 1 life gain trigger, and Reaper's is going to be 1 life gain trigger. So you're going to gain 3, but it's 2 triggers. So if you have Marauding Blight-Priest out, they're going to lose 5 total. That's a big hit, guys, especially for potentially turn 3, being able to do that. 1 Duskwielder, 2 Reaper's Talisman, 3 put on Reaper's Talisman and attack and trigger. That's turn 3. Turn 4 would be do it again. That's a big hit with Marauding Blight-Priest. Nighthawk Scavenger, a little bit of aerial support. Maybe we want more of these, maybe we want less, I don't know. Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Nighthawk Scavenger's power is equal to 1 plus the number of card types among cards in your opponent's graveyard. Kind of at odds with Valentin, Dean of the Vein, but that's okay. We are going to fill their graveyard up pretty good with the Death Touches and the removal that we're going to have. Plus, he is kind of a great blocker. We're not really using him for super aggressiveness, but Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink, he's going to be a great utility for us, especially stopping dragons in the air, because even if he does 1 damage, he's going to bring them down. Sedgemoor Witch, the backbone of this deck. Menace, Ward, pay 3. I have seen people pay this over and over and again to get rid of Sedgemoor Witch, and it damn near kills them every time. They have to pay 3 life to effectively have their spells targeted. And then, of course, Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token. When this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Again, the fodder here. The trick is to hit Plumb the Forbidden with multiple creatures, then create a ton of fodder with Sedgemoor Witch, and then do it again and again with Deadly Dispute and everything, and start really ramping with it. Again, she is also a 3/2 menace, so if she needs to get in the paint, she can get in the paint. She can attack. And she can do some damage. You can see a lot of menacers in this one. Very hard to block this deck. Getting up there, we have Professor Onyx. Hopefully we can get her out turn 5 instead of 6. She has a Magecraft ability. Whenever you cast a copy or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 2 life. Very nice life drain there. It will be further enhanced by Marauding Blight-Priest, of course. And then, of course, you lose 1 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 in your hand with the rest in your graveyard. And then, of course, each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among them, so she can sacrifice anybody, even if they are indestructible or something to that effect. And each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life. They repeat this process 6 more times. They will have to get rid of their whole hand, or they're going to lose 3 cards or they're going to lose 3 life for each one, which is vicious, absolutely vicious. So she's going to be finishing us up there. If you don't want to put 2 of her, honestly, you can get away with 1 in this deck. 1 Agadeem's Awakening. I always recommend putting this in here in any kind of mono black because of the variety of costs we have. We have 3, 2, and 1. So at any one time of casting cost, if you pay 3, basically if you pay 6, you can get a Nighthawk Scavenger, a Nullpriest of Oblivion, and a Duskwielder out of the graveyard for 6 mana. Very, very useful. 1 Agadeem's Awakening or 2. It's also a land in case you need it, so don't worry about that. You can Pain Land it in for 3 life. It's going to hurt, but in an emergency, it's worth it. 1 Hive of the Eye Tyrant to get a little bit more man lands for those any of those control decks that aren't letting creatures on the board. You get a little man land action, also a little bit of graveyard hate with it. 18 snow-covered swamps, and 2 Faceless Havens. There's too much control and removal not to be running man lands right now, meaning that creatures that can attack as lands if you need. So that's really the only reason we have snow, is to help round out our abilities here. We don't have too many heavy black costs except for Agadeem's. Everything is almost 1 skull. So only Nighthawk Scavenger, Professor Onyx. So it's going to be very rare that you're going to be in a situation where you're not going to have enough specific black mana to cast something. The only real situation is going to be maybe Agadeem's. And even that, you're going to have enough land. Don't worry about playing 2 Faceless Havens, them messing you up. So that being said, 2.0 average, pretty aggressive here. This deck has a very unique ability to be very aggressive early on and have a staying long game. Very flexible on that. 39, 25 creatures, decent amount of vampires, 5 instants, 5 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 2 planeswalkers, 21 lands total. It's really 22 with Agadeem's Awakening. We look at the, of course it exited me out. We look at the curve of Nyctophobia here. We can take a look here. Pretty aggressive. 1, 2, and 3. And Professor Onyx is skewing us off here. Again, if you only want 1 Onyx and you want to go more into the sacrifice creature spells or something like that, put another Deadly Dispute, put another Plumb the Forbidden, and bring her down 1. She is a nice endgame, but she's not the focus of the deck. That being said, we have our lovely card backs on here, and we are going to get into the game and rip it up with Nyctophobia. Alright, guys. You played 3 Lantern decks today on your stream, and man, I'm telling you, they make for such riveting gameplay. Yeah, I know, man. When I'm trying to make a video and somebody's just playing an Azorius control that never stops, that's some real riveting gameplay. Everybody wants a sticker. You get the watch time with those, man. You really get the watch time with those. Everybody say hi to Snow. She's having a bad day. She had some car trouble earlier today. So everybody wish Snow much happiness right now. She needs it. Hey, look, it's a goblin deck. Oh, it's a warrior deck. Oh. Yeah, she got stranded at a doctor's appointment. When her car wouldn't start. Isn't that terrible? Oh my God. That's so funny that... Snow, come on. Why you gotta be lying to these people, Snow? None of that ever happened. I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, the fishing part. That's funny that you should mention the fishing. Craig an Intimidator. Making stuff a coward here. Still running in though. Alright. My turn. Sedgemoor. So no cheesecake. I'm glad that was the takeaway. I'm glad that was the takeaway. All right. He is gonna... Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Sacrifice 1. Auto pay. Do twice. Forsworn Paladin out of there. Do. That was the joke, Snow. I said she's lying. She didn't go fishing today. That was the joke. It's you get it. Never mind. I can neither, I'm going to do the CIA thing. I can neither confirm nor deny any of these accusations. The older you get, the more cheesecake sounds better, to be perfectly honest. Nighthawk Scavenger. I tried to take Snow to the Cheesecake Factory, but they had a 5-hour wait. I called there, and they said, yeah, it was 6 o'clock. I said, I'd like to make a reservation for Cheesecake Factory. And they're like, we don't take reservations, and also our wait is so long, we'll be closed by the time you get in. So I'm not sure what to do with that. I don't know how anybody actually ends up eating there, because there's no, I mean, how can you, That's a different place. That actually sounds like it's a hardware store. Oh, Legion Angel. Okay, another warrior. He's got a flyer out now. So that's going to help. Certainly not going to help when I do this, though. Oh, I forgot to hit the kicker on that one. Oh my goodness. Snow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Rip City Soldier. Cool name, I like that, Rip City Soldier. Alright, so we're actually back on track now, guys. We're actually back on track here. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can rip. Antony Jastrazab. How you doing? Nyctophobia. Renuvenatar. Selpyrix. Anybody new, man? If you're just hanging out in the stream, feel free to follow. Feel free to hit the follow button and join us in darkness. I probably spelled nyctophobia wrong, and that's going to be what the first comment is about. It's with a Y. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes it even cooler. So I'm going to have to change it. Now the second comment's going to be, the edited comment's going to be, oh, I saw you change it, never mind. Alright, great opening hand there. Hey, let's just show Jay some love. Just don't show me the same love that Silent Snow showed me that one time, because that, I don't want that from, I like you guys, but... Hey, thank you, Snow. So let's do Reaper's Talisman. Let's hit it. Thank you so much, Snow. We are going to create a treasure token. I'm going to put that down. Swarm Shambler. Ooh, came in tap there. Another Ranger class, so that's going to be another Wolfy Wolf. So we're going to do this. Watch this, guys. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty epic. I don't know how many Jax Films fans we have here. Auto pay, boof, lose life, lose life. Hey, John Profane coming in with the sweet gift of 500 bits. Look at that, John. Blizzard Brawl. Oof, there you go. Nice one. Wow. Okay, Tanuki coming in with the hot take there. Tanuki coming in with the hot take. Alright, that's going to be 1 damage, and 2 damage, and 3 damage. Careful. Ooh, burned my fingers on that hot take. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Another 3 Ranger classes out on the board. Look at that. That's what you want to see. Stignox just steered 3 bits. Very nice. Thank you, Stig. Alright, drain, hit. There we go, do that. Tanuks' wife, he bought his wife a J Villain shirt, I believe. So I mean, it don't get better than that. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be honest. Alright, so this guy's dead. Can we agree on that? 1 bit for each class. Thank you. Okay. I can get a shave and a haircut and have 1 bit left. That's a dad joke right there. That's an old timer. I gotta be careful with that one. It's an antique on that one. There we go. Alright, so the funny thing about Reaper's Talisman on top of Duskwielder is that it drains so much life from you that you can't even begin to explain how much life it begins to drain from you. All the life that it subtracts. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. He's going to lose a life. Oh, but Jay, he's not going to get through. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to activate Duskwielder's ability. Yeah, apologies, sir. Duskwielder does it with the Reaper's Talisman. Oh, my God. Tanuki, I'm going to... I didn't need to know that. You never told me if you wanted me to put her in a video with the picture. It's up to you. If you buy merch, if you buy official J Villain branded merch from any of our fine merch dealers, I will put your picture in the video and say thank you. That is my guarantee to you. All right, Nyctophobia, 2 in a row. Let's keep going. I forgot to change it to a Y. Can't adjust things on the fly here. Vizon 320, Stormblood. Who else is here? Foract, I'm glad you're still here. Fix Lovin'. Black Knight Spawn. Pretty good opening hand here. Yeah, that was my guess too. When Simic, I guess if somebody wants to give me a bunch of money, they want to just give me like a ton of cash, then I'll gladly make a Simic deck and play it. But that's about the only that's about the only world that's gonna happen in. Ooh, okay. I gotta reveal 2 cards from my hand and see what she wants to take. Plumb the Forbidden and that one. Probably Plumb. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's an Esper. Gross. No blocks. Boof. Okay. That is exactly what we need. Okay. Put down Sedgemoor. Let's see. Is there removal? Is there knockback? No telling with Esper. Esper control. Biff Boff. Oh, you yelled out Biff Boff. Okay. Boof. It's Boof. Boof, boof, boof. Man. Baka would be so proud, you guys. Okay. It doesn't untap. Okay, so that being the case, we are going to do this. Then we're going to attack with it. Let's see if he's going to block. Surprise, I don't want you to block. Baka Wanaku now would be, he's enjoying married life somewhere. Yeah, you want to get rid of it, you're going to have to pay 3, man. You're going to have to pay 3. There you go. That'll do it. Alright. Oh, it just so happens I have another one right here. What a shame. That's it. You hate to see that happen. Young man in his prime of life. Here, Pest, wear this weird talisman and go fight people. Oh, whoops, almost did a rookie mistake there. You got to attack alone with the Reaper's Talisman. There you go. Gains Death Touch until the end of turn. Is he going to let it through? Or lose his acquisition? He's going to take it. Okay. Okay, now I'm expecting the board wipe. Okay, no, it didn't come. Noxious Fumes. Okay. It's probably going to hit the Sedgemoor with Noxious Fumes, I would imagine. So what we're going to do is going to take that out. Deadly Dispute. Very nice. Mission accomplished anyways. Because what we want is to do this. And then we want to do Shambling Ghast. We're going to hold on to that Nighthawk just in case there's some sort of heavy removal going in. We're going to drain 3 down to 7. Very nice. Boof is your go-to pounding effect. I'm learning a lot about my audience tonight. I'm surprised Zyme hasn't joined in. That's surprising that Zyme hasn't is not relishing in the debauchery right now. He may try to sack with Sedgemoor, but that's going to put him down to 3, and that's a spicy meatball to put him down to. Ooh, it's going to put him down to 4 right there. Yikes. Yikes, that's a spicy meatball. You're better off going against, like, Reaper's Talisman. That's what's killing you. Oh, it just so happens I can actually kill him. Same combo is going to kill him. Neon Sky Whale. Love it. Okay, so he is going to be down to 1 life. Now the problem is, this is what we call the blocker's dilemma, and there's no solution. He can take 1 and die, or he can kill the pest, and I gain 1 life, and he loses 1 life, and he dies. There you go. See? And that little pesty Vito's daughter finishes it up. So that's 3 in a row. You see, you just gotta clone the deck, and then the matchmaker doesn't know what to do with you. Yes. Then the matchmaker doesn't know what to do. There we go. Moonblessed Cleric. I've seen that played a lot. I haven't found a use for it yet. Not bad. Not bad, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right. Ooh, Demir. Okay. So with Plumb the Forbidden and Shambling Ghast in the play, we can draw cards and create treasure simultaneously. But let's put a little damage down right now. It's going to hit Flunk. Very interesting choice. Feed the Swarm. Let's try. Let's try, guys. Not Feed the Swarm. Poison the Cup. So he's either going to lose 3 life here, or he's got a counterspell ready to go. Oh, no. It's probably a counterspell. So let's see if we can bait it out. Nope, he's not going to bait it out. Okay. Oh, it's Behold the Multiverse. Weird. Okay. Mellow Marrow, Platypus Doom. Awesome. Oh, Platypus Doom took off. That's too bad. I like that name. Platypus Doom. Cool name. Okay. So he's got a lot of cards in his hand, but he hasn't done very much. What's he going to do? He's going to Bloodchief's Thirst that. Okay. He could have Bloodchief's Thirst Sedgemoor, but that, I guess he didn't want to. He's going to flunk, pay 3 life to do that. Very nice. Okay. There we go. And turn. You got to risk it to get the biscuit. Yeah. It's unclear what he wants. This might be one of those, the man land only attacky card decks. So let's find out. Let's put down her first. We already had a Sedgemoor out. And we'll save that treasure. Let's see. That's a counterspell then. He's holding a counterspell. Yep. We successfully baited it out. Very, very predictable. That's why you got to play different decks, man. You can't always ride it. You can't play on meta all the time because you're going to get real predictable real fast. Okay, so that's probably another one. In which case, let's see. Let's see him do it. Let's pull him out. Divide by 0 is return to my hand. Okay. Okay. Exhibition. Okay. That's what he's pushing towards. He's going to play Exhibition. He's going to foretell something else. Yeah, I know it's CGB's Dimir. I've seen this deck a million times. Literally that many times. 1 million. That's how much I play Magic. Yeah. Oh, he has no counters. Wait. He let that one go. So he does have counterspells. Alright. He doesn't have any creature counterspells, maybe. But he probably has Poison the Cup. Alright. Professor Onyx would be really useful. Yeah, he's got Poison Cup. But he's kind of running out of cards here. He has a Foretold one, Mascot Exhibition, and 2 more. So there's Mascot. So we're going to do Sedgemoor. Let's see what we got here. Is he going to lose 3 to get rid of it? He might. He might. With 22, I don't think 5 is too much of a sacrifice there for me. He's going to Shadow's Verdict everybody. Yikes. There you go. All right, you're running out of breath here, guy. Not going to lie, you're kind of running out of breath. I mean, he's got that man land, but that's the one thing we don't have is an instant removal, but that's the only thing that worries me. Poison the Cup is instant, so it's probably a Poison the Cup. He has an instant in his hand because he's not playing anything. So it's either... Oh, it's a Power Word Kill. Oh, okay. Wow, this guy is really playing speedy here. I don't think I've ever played against a more frightened opponent in my whole life. Have I ever played against an opponent that appears to be more frightened than this guy? Marauding Blight-Priest. We'll play that. Maybe he's got Destruction. If he's got Destruction, because I can put Talisman on this and he can hit me with Storm Giants again. So, yeah, this is a total Dimir control. He's probably got... He hasn't run out of spells yet, which is amazing. He hasn't hit a mana clump. He's just had perfect hands. See? Look at that. Perfect hands. And I have drawn 4 lands in 20 cards, which is a little below average. He can't hit with the man land right now. Can he? No, he can't. He can activate it, and that's it. And it won't do anything. Okay, so there's that. Plumb the Forbidden, obviously. I'm going to take one myself. Oh, Agadeems. Okay. If I can survive this, I might be able to... I might be able to Agadeem my way out of this. I don't know. If I can get a black mana, hit Agadeems... Nope, that's probably a counterspell. So he can hit me for 7. He can hit me for 7 there. Let's see. Oh, he can't counterspell it, so... Oh, nope, I can't. I can Agadeem 2 things. I can Agadeem... No, I can only Agadeem 1 thing because he exiled everything else. So I can put down Deadly Ghast. And then I can put down Agadeem's tapped. And then I can put down Reaper's Talisman on that one. And I can do end turn. He's going to behold the multiverse. There you go. Yeah, I usually never play decks like this, guys. This is just boring, man. There's no interaction. There's no drama. I mean... you know, Bloodchief's Thirst. Yeah, I'll take it. Create a treasure. Let's see. Counterspell? Probably. Oh, no. He couldn't counterspell. If it's removal with Hall of the Storm Giants, then we're in trouble. But that's all I can do. I can lose 1 life. Look at the top card. I'm even going to wait on that. I don't even want to do that. I can go down to 1 life there. That's a hell of a thing. So let's see. Is it removal, kickback, and can he hit me with the Storm Giants? It's Epiphany, so he'll be fine. He will be absolutely fine because he's going to fly in. What a boring game. What a boring game to play, guys. What a waste of everybody's time. Oh, but it's a viable deck, Jay. It's a boring deck. Sorry, CGB, I know you watch my videos sometimes. Bro, playing against that is like taking a nap, bro. It is just so boring. It's full denial, man. So we're losing a little bit of steam there. And not only that, the dude was playing so slow. So you're already playing a scary deck, and you're acting scary on top of that, bro. Come on. Play the game, man. Play the game. It's a game of Magic, man. Play some Magic. I don't know. I'm not a heavy control player, so I just... And it gives me flashbacks of when my best friend used to play control, and these games would just drag out, and you just slowly lose. Yeah. Who has time to play 30 minutes each game, man? I mean, I understand playing a little bit each time, but man, who has time to play each game is 30 minutes and just slowly grind people down, man? Oh, Lord have mercy. I understand long games and mid-range, but man, that's just a grind, dude. Okay, Rakdos. A little bit of pep in his step, Rakdos. I like that. Okay. Let's put down him. Okay. Interesting. Good move. Good move on a Rakdos sack right there. Oof. All right. Mana? Nope. We're going to have to put down Nullpriest. And if we don't start drawing some mana, we're going to hit Deadly Dispute on the Reaper's Talisman. I hate to sacrifice it, but damn. Kalane. Good card, Kalane. I might work with him later again. Nope, no blocks. All right. Agadeems. Okay. I'd have to come in. We're gonna pay 3 life just to get Sedgemoor out on the board, and swing in with him. Okay, we're at 16, 18. Very good. Next turn, Reaper's Talisman on Nullpriest, and then Bloodchief's Thirst on Kalane. Balloon Sheeps, what are the meta decks right now? Honestly, Is It Dragons is way up there, my guy. Is It Dragons is way up there. How you doing, Balloon Sheep? We ain't seen you in a little while, my guy. It's a me, Paul. It's a me, Paul, Leo. Swamp Thing. Call me Swamp Thing. Alright, yeah, Goldspan Dragon running in. Oof, yeah. No blocks, I'll take it. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much dead here. Once he hits Goldspan, it's over with. He's played Goldspan with tons of control right there. Well, if I get a black man, I'll be alright. Oh, okay, I'm alright then. Alright, kick it. He might have an indestructible for it. If he has an indestructible for it, I'm dead. No, he's got a sack for it. Okay, good call. Good call, my guy. So we'll go up to 10. We have a blocker, but if he has more dragons in his hand, he's gonna be back in action really quick. So let's see here. Mono green is very strong too. Mono green is very strong too. There's that. Please don't throw down 80 dragons. That would really make me sad. Hey Zyme, thank you for coming by, Zyme. Orcus. That'll do it. Who is he going to bring back? Or is he just going to wipe everybody? He's going to wipe everybody. He's going to wipe everybody off the board there. Very cool. Unfortunately, he's got to go too. He can't hang around anymore. He's going to Deadly Dispute Orcus as well. Yeah, when you can do that, you can basically keep infinite cards in your hand, as you can see here. So now he can hit dragons and rush. Showdown of the Scalds. Interesting choice, using treasure to pay that. Oh, wow, look at that. 2 Extus. Eye Twitch. I'm not going to put Reaper's Talisman on. I'm going to wait in case he tries to kill it with Deadly Dispute. I would imagine that he's going to run Awaken the Blood Avatar. Oh, so I'm just playing CGB all night then, basically. Decline. Yeah, I'm just playing CGB all night. Just playing CGB all night. There you go. I'm surprised Legend doesn't get... I mean, Legend... I see more CGB decks than Legend decks. That's what's funny. Is he out of gas? Might be out of gas, guys. He might be out of gas, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Ah, okay. He just does builds. Okay. I think I've watched Legend maybe twice in my life. I don't know much about him. I would have done that so different. But I'm dead anyways unless I draw removal. It didn't give me a chance, basically, is the long and short of it. Good game. So it gave me the chance. It said, do you want to play... it said, do you want to... A creature died. Do you want to pay 2 mana and create a... whatchamacallit token and create a pest token? And I said no. And as soon as Avatar hit the board, it jumped right to... It triggered immediately. It didn't give me the chance of, oh, a trigger's about to happen. I would have had to play it then, even before it hit the board, which I was thinking there was going to be a stop in it. Incorrectly, apparently, that there was going to be a stop. There was going to be a moment where I would be able to play... where I'd be able to play it, but it just immediately sacrificed my creature and didn't give me a chance. I guess I would have had to put a manual stop there. Magikarp Sushi, very funny name. Cool Rakdos deck, I like it. I'll give CGB that one. Much better than the control deck, man. Ugh, Dimir control, man. Why won't he play ranked? That's weird. I shouldn't say weird, I should say why. It's a bit strange. He just likes the interactions. There's people like that, man. They just like crazy interactions. I'm not. I play ranked, but I'm not sweaty about it. I don't really care about reaching mythic. I don't push myself. As soon as I stop having a good time, I'm pretty much checked out. So even a couple seasons where I pushed rank real hard, I was unhappy. So no, but the trigger for me to sacrifice when it came out, he sacrificed, and then it did that. All right, Selesnya. Okay. Whatever he's putting down, I'm killing it. Teresa is a moon dancer. Yep. Push him in. Push her in, rather. Alright, yeah, you don't want to kill it. Alright, well, you make your bed and you lie in it now. I'd really like to get Sedgemoor out. That'd be really great. One of these days, I guess. One of these days, I'll get Sedgemoor Witch on the board. Priest of Ancient Lore. I've seen this one a lot. Gaining a life and drawing a card is apparently very, very popular. Forsworn Paladin. Let's push. Let's see what happens. Oops, I forgot to trigger that. Oh, I have to sack a creature. Okay, yeah. I was thinking that when it hits the board, you have to sacrifice it. Choose a creature to sacrifice. Okay. Misunderstanding of how that went. I got you. I got you. Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking with portals. Angel Vitality. Interesting. It's not going to be too much of a help right now. No blocks. Okay. So we are going to go whole hog here. Whole hog. Yes. And oh, he's going to take it all. Okay. Sweet. Put down Marauding Blight-Priest, which means that if I gain life from those pests, he's going to die immediately, so he has less of an incentive to attack me. Was it lethal if I pumped? It would have been 2. It would have just been 2 more. Wouldn't have been lethal. This only adds 2, not 4. And it's 3 to cast. Yep. Don't scare me like that, Mellow Marrow. Don't scare me, man. You know what happens if I miss lethal. I get the bad punishment. Alright, so... Okay, he's out of there. He didn't want it anymore. He didn't want the bad punishment himself. Nyctophobia, ladies and gentlemen. Fear of the dark. That's what it means, and that's what it does. Alright, guys, we're going to have to leave it there. Did pretty good. Had trouble early on dialing it in, but I think we got it dialed very nicely now, Nyctophobia. Yeah, Evolution of Dark Black, which was one of my old favorite decks. The reason it's Nyctophobia, well, we have a lot of Menace, and it is all black. So, of course, I think that the word of the day, of course, is going to have to be Menace. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had fun tonight. That's my goal. I aim to have fun, too. I like fun. I'm a fun player. And that's all. So, until next time, guys, I'm Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.